So I'm doing another rant for change. The main reason is because of Pete's beaver, or rather his beaver video. It just reminded me of something, in that it tends to be all the big megafauna that gets all the attention. And although we have reintroduced rather species like short-tailed bumblebees back in Dungeness and Kent, things like that, it's normally the lynx and the wolves and all that gets the media attention. But there's a species that should be reintroduced and really hasn't been talked about much, and that's the burbot. And apart from sounding a little bit like a sweetie, it's actually a freshwater fish. Now, these were around not that long ago, 50, 60 years ago. So this isn't something that we've lost hundreds and hundreds of years ago. This was here. People are still around today that would have caught this fish. And burbot are described as an ugly looking fish, but they are beautiful. They have mottled browns and yellows, and they're a member of the cod family. Which brings me on to another good reason why we could reintroduce them is sustainable fishing. Taking the pressure off North Sea cod stocks by having these cod relatives inland would mean that firstly you cut down on travel. You're not spending lots of money moving cod to inland, and also you're cutting down CO2 emissions. But they taste very good, and indeed in continental Europe, burbot are readily eaten. But apart from that, that's just a side thing. They are a stunning fish in their own right, and they should be here. They were pretty widespread in rivers like the Trent, the Severn would have had good populations of burbot. Cambridgeshire fens were well known for them. I mean, they are classed as extinct. I mean, technically speaking, they could still be around, but they're never seen. I mean, I don't think there's been a confirmed sighting since the 70s, so they're definitely not in high numbers. There have been previous attempts to reintroduce them. The main reasons they went were pollution. I mean, our rivers in the 60s and 70s were even in a worse state than they are now, but also global warming, the warming of our waters. Burbot are cold water specialists, but I don't think that should be a reason why we shouldn't reintroduce burbot. Our waters do get cold. They can support burbot. If you look on the on the map with Europe, you know, burbot go all the way down to France and Germany. And even lower down than that. So they do get warmer than us. So burbot can survive in our temperature barrier. It's just they're not around. So I think bring back the burbot. These are amazing fish. Google them up. They're amazing to look at. And let's bring something back